Good afternoon, children. It is I, your greatest of great grandmothers, here to give you all the things. I have so many videos to do. These are going to be slow talking, but to the point. To the point. We're going to start with 911. It's a man stuck in a wall. He fat. He was a security guard or a police officer. He was chasing a perp, and our great, sis got stuck in that wall, and he been there all night. He hollering. Somebody finally heard him, and I'm like, how you on the streets of LA hollering in betwixt the wall and ain't nobody heard you? I've been on the streets of LA all times of night, and I can guarantee, girl, what are we supposed to do now with this new Jesus Christ? How I'm supposed to get in and out? These niggas do the most. They do the most. Anyway, y'all don't care. He's stuck in between the wall. Long story short, honey, they bust up in the apartments. There's a lady doing her thing, and her thing is real estate, and she's trying to sell the home, but they got to go into the wall of the home to do what, girl? To do what? To get him out. I'm sorry, I'm very distracted. It's a lot going on in my background. It was in my foreground, but now it's in my background. And girl, the traffic. Ugh, the ghetto. Anyway, they gotta bust into his wall and get him out. And so they do. And they pull him out, they send him to the hospital. And I said, that happened all too quick. This gonna be one of them episodes that's really more about the characters than it is about the cases. I'm really not into that, but whatever. Anyway, Athena Bernadine and her wig get called into the office for a possible promotion. Now, see, I could have went, but I don't know what y'all doing because y'all ain't putting on nobody's signals. Ugh, the ghetto. Yeah, so she gets called into the office for a possible promotion. This thing is leaning. And basically, she don't want it. I'm going to go and get it out the way. She don't want this job. She got to think about it because it's something that she did want way back 40 years ago when she was in her 20s. No shade, but Angela Bassett is 60. And now it's just like, do I really want to do this job? To me, it sounded like she was getting promoted to like sergeant or chief or somewhere you can delegate a little more work. And I'm like, at 60, I'm gonna want to put my feet up. But whatever, it's her business. She don't want to do it, so whatever. Everybody she talked to, they excited. Yay! I'm so happy for you. You wanted this, but now it's like, girl, I'm content. I'm cool. And really, if we get into the mindset, I know they're not probably gonna get too deep into the mindset, but if we get into her mind's eye, she probably wanted more responsibility back in her younger days because she ain't had nothing to do. And then, in her middle-aged days, she probably wanted more responsibility so she could stop, not have to think about the fact that her husband is gay. And now, she's come to terms with her husband's gay. She got her new white man, and, her daughter ain't trying to kill herself no more, but we glazed right past that. I don't know what we doing. I don't know why we not still checking on the baby. Let's check on the baby. Now, let's not give her too much. Now, as somebody who was, who was and can be suicidal from time to time, I understand that, overloading the baby is going to give her far too much. She's still gonna want to die. But just every now and then, can we, the audience, get an update on her mental health? I just want to see how she doing. Hey, sweetness, how you doing? I see you straightening your hair. I really think that's for a reason. Let's talk about it, but not too deep. Let's not, I don't want to shake you. Ooh, girl, how I'm gonna get to the gas station and traffic is like this? I'm gonna do it. That's how. And if not, I'm gonna call my mama and ask her to bring me some gas. Go in there and get you a big gulp cup and put you some gas in it and bring it to me, because we don't own the gas can. Anyway, can I just take a moment and say I really, really want them to change up Athena's wig. It was cute when she was, giving you woman who's gone through and has had windshield wipers don't need to sound like that. Who has had, you know, one of those lives and she's malcontent and, you know, things aren't going her way. It was a cute wig for then. But now that she's venturing into happiness, she looked like Mama D. And I want this to stop. But we gonna move on, because I got a lot to cover here. They get another phone call. A girl is stuck. The girl on the phone is like, hey, yeah, my friend, she drank a lot. Now she's stuck in, you know, a pipe. And come to find out, girl, it's an exhaust pipe, a tailpipe. And I'm sitting here like, is your friend half hamster? How she get stuck? We get to the scene, girl, and the tailpipe is huge. It's head-sized huge. So her and this man was flirting. He done dared her to put her head in the tailpipe, and she did. That's that white girl level of drunk, because I've never, first of all, I've never been drunk with a white girl, but when I'm with my friends that are black, and they are a little tipsy, and if you were to ask them to do something like that, they would say, well, sis, I spent 15 minutes laying my edges alone, let alone the makeup I just put on, let alone, you know, that I had to go to the Dominican shop to get this blowout. Like, honestly, no. That's how my black friends would have been. But the white girls just like, woo, all right. Head in a pipe, head in a pipe, head in a pipe, head in a pipe, let's go. All right, head in a pipe, let's go. All right, head in a pipe. And now she's stuck. Call the police, call the police, call the police. She's stuck. Hey, all right, head in a pipe. And I just be like, y'all are so baffling. I'm confused. I don't understand white women, or white people in general, but white women mostly, because when they drunk, they so friendly, but then when they not, they calling the police on whales. I don't get it. Moving along. I'm taking up too much time. Let's see. Ghost Whisperer may help with child care for Eddie, because Eddie mama or grandmama or somebody is watching the baby when school ain't in. She done slipped and fell. Baby Eddie Jr. had to call the. That is the cutest little boy. He is so cute. He's just so happy. Oh, I love happy children. For others, I love happy children. When I'm looking. Now wait a minute, electric company. Wait a minute. Lord, they up on the power lines, but it's raining. And I don't see no blood. I just see hard hats. That's not how. Because what if somebody accidentally flipped the switch, Jesus? And Lord, it's going to be barbecue. Oh, the ghetto. Somebody get them. But you ain't see no black man out there. The black man was probably in the car. Because let me tell you something. If I was his wife, I'd be like, you calling in sick today. You got the flu. Rain? And you supposed to be up here touching these power? Like, you're calling in sick today. You've got the flu. I'm not playing with you. And then I would have threw in nigga for effect. Because that's how I was raised. Anyway, long story short, girl, they got the girl head out the pipe. I forgot to tell you. But anyway, Eddie grandmama or mama, why is y'all balled up over here on this side like this? We got the green light. We have the green light, and I need to turn right. So I'm going to need y'all to go so I can get to my destination. Thanks. I'm trying to get to the gas station. Hell. Anyway. So she done fell. Auntie down at the hospital giving Eddie the blues. I told you she can't be keeping the little boy like this. Is too much on her body. She old. And I'm sitting here like, well, you look fine. Can't you supervise the supervision? Maybe she got a job or something, but I'm like, can't they just all move in together? Move Eddie and Eddie, not Eddie. Eddie auntie and Eddie grandmama. Move them in together. Drop off the baby in the mornings. And then you'll have somebody watching Eddie grandmama. Well, Eddie baby watching Eddie grandmama and Eddie auntie watching Eddie baby. Like, something. Anyway, who cares? Whatever. But Ghost Whisperer she's helping with childcare. She said, you know, it's red tape and this, that, and the other, and you got to get around it and do. So Buck gets an idea, and best idea of the episode to me, I smiled because Nurse Carla is back. I'm excited because I like her. I like her character. I don't like her when she playing in them Tyler Perry plays and movies and shows and things, because Tyler Perry don't utilize her as just a regular black woman. He always sees a seemingly short, wide, small-necked having black woman. And I'm not trying to talk about it. I'm just saying. She's short, she's on the wider side, and, you know, her neck is a little squat. It's okay. She's still very beautiful. But Tyler Perry sees that body shape and says, we gonna make you a comedian. And it's just like, I like her better on other stuff. She has a funny voice or whatever, and she can deliver lines, and it's cute. She's a decent comedian, but I like her better on other stuff. Anyway, Nurse Carla here, she gonna take care of the grandmama and the baby, because the grandmama's the baby. Jocelyn Hernandez told us that, you know, if you don't always have your baby and the grandmama always has the baby, then that's not your baby. The grandmama's the baby. She put her hand up and said that, and I said, it's been said. It's been said. She told us the grandmama's the baby. So Carla watching the grandmama and the grandmama being the baby. Moving on, girl. Who else? Ghost Whisperer want to move across town. I don't bit more care than a man on the moon. I don't care even halfway. I wish I could sit up here and tell y'all I care about Ghost Whisperer and her abusive husband, but I find myself unable to do so. You don't get us attached to Abby, have her going off on an Eat, Pray, Love vacation with Charity husband over on Greenleaf. Everybody just trying to find themselves through this journey of discovery, and finding me, I'm finding you now that I have someone special. And then you bring in Ghost Whisperer. We don't care nothing about Ghost Whisperer. I can't even remember her name. They told it to me. I think it's Melissa. It ain't Melissa Joan Hart. It ain't Sarah. It ain't Becky. Whatever her name is, we gonna call her Ghost Whisperer today. Only thing I'm interested in seeing her do is maybe if Abby's mama's spirit is still dwelling around in that house, she can call and we can talk to Abby's mama's spirit one last time, because I liked Abby's mama. I was hurt when she died. But other than that, I don't care about Ghost Whisperer. Get her off the show. I would much rather us not even focus on a 911 operator until Abby get back. But I'm gonna have to do like the late great Aretha Franklin and rap on your door, tap on your window pane until Abby comes back to me. That's what I'm going to do. I can't about no Ghost Whisperer, girl. Get her off of here. It's draining. She's worrisome. Anyway, Chimney saw his ex, honey, at the doctor's office. He got a clean bill of health. He's a medical miracle. I was going to say he was a medical marijuana, but he ain't. He a medical miracle. And, you know, ain't nothing wrong with his brain. When I tell you if a piece of rebar would have went through my head, I'd be dead. I promise. I promise. I wouldn't even try to live. If I see something like that go on, I'm not even going to try to. If I look up and cross my eyes and look between them and it's a piece of box sticking from the window to the wall in my head, when I say I'm going to lean over, I'm going to give you maybe one last word, and it's going to be, ooh, ghetto, and then just boom, dead. I don't have time. I don't have time. But he a medical miracle. Ain't nothing wrong with his brain. He fine. All his muscles work. Good for him. He sees his ex that did him wrong last season. I didn't pay much attention to Chimney last season because they don't give him much to do. All he does every episode is mope around about how his life ain't what it should be. Last season, all he did was mope around about how his relationships weren't what they should be. I don't care about moping characters. I don't care. Anyway, girl, we moving on. He see her. He hurt because she did him wrong. She pregnant. He doing the math in his head. That ain't his baby, so she say. And I need to get over, so I need you to get on by. If you want to speed up and go. If you don't want to let somebody over, you need to get on. And actually, I'm just going to get back over in this lane because I don't have time for you. You look like you foolish. And I'm going to make this turn up here anyway. Where am I? Yeah, Chimney. Is she pregnant? Whatever. He hurt. She gives him her card. And I'm just like, I don't care. Long story short, girl, he calls her, invites her to eat. They go out to dinner and they talk some more. And I guess they get resolution. I kind of tuned out because, again, I find myself unable to care. Unable. You know, you try and try and try as you might. But caring just doesn't come naturally to me. It doesn't. It does not. So, let me make sure I get up in here and I don't hit nobody. I'm at the gas station trying to give me a little touch of gas. Just a touch to get me on through. Just dropping a little couple 20. Let's see. It's a man stuck in the ATM. He keep telling folks to call the police. Everybody ignore it. Eventually, somebody want their money, and he don't give them the money. And I'm like, how can you just not give the folks their money? Is it always a man in the ATM handing out money? How do you stop the process of handing out money? But whatever. I guess he programmed it because he was the technician. And the note said, call 911. I'm stuck in here. You ain't gonna get no money till you call the police. So she calls the police. She mad because she ain't got no money. And it's like, but it's a human being stuck in the ATM machine. And what's weird is that he had been in there all day. Maybe he was his own, private contractor or whatever. But he'd been in there all the full day. I'm gonna move on up to this one because she left. And it's rude for me to be just... Because I drive such a large vehicle that I take up a lot of room. Y'all don't care. Anyway, girl, I know I got low fuel. That's why I'm at the gas station. Shut up. But yeah, he's stuck in there. Wouldn't his company have reported him missing or went out to look for him by now? I don't know, but whatever. Anyway, girl, they get him out. They get him out. It wasn't a lot of daring feats this episode. It was pretty straightforward. There's a man proposing. We see him going to get a box for a ring. The ring is a ring pop. It's a funny little story. When they first got together, he bought her a beautiful diamond necklace. She sold it or pawned it and donated the money to, if you pawn something, you keep the money and have no expectations of going to get it back. That's selling it, ain't it? Anyway, she donated the money to some animal charity. Ooh, those highlights are wrong. Who did you? Who did you? Who hurt you? I'm praying for her and her highlights. Anyway, as I sit here with this thing wrapped around my head. But yeah. What am I talking about? Yeah, she pawned it, so he gonna give her a ring pop and in a nice little box. She calls, they on the phone, and she got to get back to work, so hurry up. He on the escalator. He bends a knee on the escalator. And I'm like, well, hey, hopefully you got good leg strength, because if I, drop down on my knee at the top of the escalator, I'm going to have to scramble to get up right quick before my jeans get caught in the conveyor, Lord, and it pulls my leg down and rip my pants up. That ain't what happened to our good sis. He got to the top of the escalator, and that mug fell. The little step just gave out, and bloop, he was gone. In a second, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye. Shirley Caesar. And, he dropped down to the floor, Lord Jesus, and that was that. Basically, I said he dead. Ain't no way. But he was living. He was just... Because you could hear his bones and body being taken into the conveyor, the machine, the mechanisms, the wheels. I said, oh, that's it. R.I.P. R.I.P. But he was alive. The firefighters got to him, and they gonna pull him out, and the woman says, yes, I'm married. Oh, run, sis, run. You don't want to get your hair wet, even though it's braids. But it's a beehive braid style, so maybe you don't want to get your scalp wet. It's a lot of scalp exposed. I don't know what she was doing. She running. It ain't raining hard. It's sprinkling barely. But she was running. All right. Anyway, the 911 girls get there and they pull him out. The woman says yes, and everybody clapping, yay, woo, and then he died. And I was like, I knew he was gonna die. Ain't no way for you to live if you get pulled in by an escalator. It ain't no way. Anyway, there was just no way. When I tell you, I would have been dead instantaneously. I'd have made it through the ATM. I might would have made it through the wall because I wasn't as fat as him. I could have probably used my spidey senses to kind of shimmy on down the wall. But the escalator, death. There's no way. I wouldn't even try to live. As I'm going down, Lord, I commend my soul to you. Like, instantly. Take me, God. It's it. This is it. Michael Jackson. This is it. This is it. Oh, here I stand. Anyway, Chimney crying because he feels like he done had this life-altering experience and nothing has changed. And it's like, but you ain't done nothing different. You just got up and went back to work. Plus, why are you so interested in something changing? Folks want to be regular. And here you are want to have, what, Parkinson's or something? Brain-related injuries. You a medical miracle. Go to church with Bernadine and them. Go to black church. That's always a life-changing experience for others. Like, what do you want? He was on my nerves out there crying. Anyway, girl, that's the episode, really. Athena and Buck in bed. Athena and Bobby in bed, and he understands that she gonna turn down the position, and she's happy because somebody understands, and that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, all the things YouTube is saying. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.